Why do I call it the Queen's Reset? Because that first thing that we should talk about, even though this is tip number 10, because we're counting down, right, is really identity. It's really identity, remembering who we are at this time of year. So I want you, if you feel like you relate to being a queen or whether you relate to being a king, I want you to go and get your crown and I want you to put that sucker right on. You know, I want you to feel what that feels like. I want you to know what a crown is. You know, in energy work, we're always talking about your crown and, you know, we've got all sorts of information about how energy flows and what happens when it does and what happens when it doesn't. But the important thing is, for this tip, is how do we relate to who we are during this time of year? Because I gotta be honest, this time of year feels like it is a slog at business because you're just trying to go as fast as possible. And it is a slog at home because you're constantly trying to be perfectionistic or get everything done or, right? Just stop. Just stop. Just put your crown on and have a good time, right? So I know that this can all be super exhausting. That's why I'm popping on here. And I know that sometimes we think having it all means doing it all. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything that you're resentful about. So start asking yourself that question. When somebody says, hey, do you wanna? Ask yourself, am I saying yes? And I mean, not really, but I don't wanna miss out. Or am I saying like, heck yes, this is my moment. I'm gonna enjoy this moment. To the best of my ability, I'm going to be just having the best time, right? And if that's the case, then go do it. And if you don't have a heck yes, don't do it. You didn't miss anything this time of year, right? And that applies to sales and it applies to, you know, home gatherings. Like your whole life, it's here for you. So this tip is to find your identity. It doesn't have to be queen, it doesn't have to be king, but it does have to be something that you remember that you want to protect. So find that and lean into it, okay? And remember also that internal joy, right, is the sort of exit strategy of the prison of perfectionism for this time of year. Okay, that's it.